Martin asked me about the Patreon group. How do I feel about running the group, highs, lows, and what are my expectations? I started the group a few years ago now, and it started off as a way of trying to earn a little bit of extra cash from the YouTube videos. And then after a while it became apparent to me that I should switch the focus more towards building a community, because I think being part of a group and a community and being able to share love of landscape painting and watercolours in particular is just a great experience. And I'd like to thank all the members. There's currently about 385 members. Most of them are free members, and it'd be great to have more subscribers. I've said loads of times I'd love to do the painting for a living, but I've never been in a position to quit my day job, so time's always been a problem. You mentioned highs and lows. I suppose time is the biggest issue. It's a shame I can't do more. I mean, I keep trying to find time, and I'm pretty sure in the future at some point. I mean, retirement could, I mean, my wife's talking about retiring in maybe as little as 5 years, and I'll probably follow suit, and then I'd have a whole load of time to dedicate to the art. I suppose that's the biggest issue with everything. It's a shame I can't do more painting, make more videos, but I do try and fit it in when I can. The highs, it's great to have so many people join you who appreciate what you do. I've always had the philosophy where I use the cheapest kit, so that the new beginner doesn't have to fork out a lot of expense to get started, and all my videos show that what you can do with just the cheapest gear. I only use cheap paper. It's only about 30p a sheet, 30 odd p a sheet. I buy it in reams of 100. Cheap paint, just use the Cotman watercolours. Where I wouldn't compromise, I always think that the brush is the most important part. That's why I use the proper Ron Ranson brand height brush. There are cheaper brushes out there, but using the cheapest brush will make your life a lot more difficult. So over time, the group's evolved, and I think a big plus was last year or whenever it was, when Patreon allowed you to create all these chat pages, and that really helped, I think, bring the community side on it, and it let the members talk amongst themselves without having to just comment on posts on the main page that I'm doing myself. Anyone can go into the chat now and talk amongst themselves without me necessarily having to be there, and I think that's key to the way forward, really. In terms of expectations, I'd really like, see, for me, I think art is as much about psychology as it is about physical activity. A lot of it's, if not the majority of it, is in the mind. And so I'd like to push the community side of it, the confidence building side of it. I've been thinking about like doing video group meetings, and doing like a video conference, invite people on using Google Meet, and doing like a sort of video meeting with members, and seeing where that goes, and just talking amongst ourselves, whatever issues there are in their painting, or anything really, just anything in life that will help with your art and just life in general. I'd have probably tried that already, but unfortunately the webcam on my laptop doesn't work, so that's been a pain trying to get that started. But I would like to do something like that, really push the community side of it. So it's not just the chat pages where everyone can communicate amongst themselves and with me, but we could do it as a group video conference call. I mean, you can even then, I know you can then broadcast that live on my YouTube channel as well to reach even more people, to try and get even more members in and create an even bigger community. So I think that would be a really interesting project to get involved in. So that's something I'll be planning for the future. But for now, I'd just encourage you all to just keep painting, and most importantly, keep sharing as well, because there must be loads watching in the membership that don't post. It is like the sort of, you do see the sort of same faces popping up again and again. There must be loads of members who don't post, and I'd imagine it's because they probably think that their painting's not worthy. But you really shouldn't think like that. All paintings are worthy, and everyone's got something to learn from someone else. We're all at different levels, it doesn't matter. Not everyone produces masterpieces, and that's not really what it's all about. It's more about having fun, about relaxing in front of your easel and just finding a way to make the most out of your life. So just keep doing what you do, I'll keep doing what I do, and we'll just see where it leads.